inside on the court of Imus. Second set. Started there by EJ Casanya. Although with a service error, good call there on the side of Imus IPP. Coach Sami Akailar trying to hype up his players here. How important is getting the first point?
Yes. It always sets the tone of that set. Siyempre, you don't want to start out with an error. Coaches would always say, let's start the right way para magsunod-sunod. And again, with that error, that led to another point para sa Imus.
And there you go, nabati mo na. Nagbablock na tong Imus IPP. Leading the block. Kim Malabunga, or rather,
That was Bunch Castel.
Perfect pass there. Casanya gusto Isay Marasiga na switches it down the line. Successful at that.
And you see veterans play.
Yeah.
Pag nakikita mo talagang magaling mag-adjust. That was a low set from EJ Casanya, but Isay found a way to get that down the line.
Right. Jump serve, Marcus Pejo.
Oh!
I was gonna say it's an easier and lighter serve that he usually gives out, but again, it was the miscommunication on the side of Imus.
And I would
gives
say
him an easy point.
that was an easier serve to take compared to sa wicked, mabilis na jump serve ni Marcus Pejo from set number 1. But I think that's intentional. Na sometimes iniiba-iba niya yung tempo para malito yung mga receivers.
And I guess, how is it, Neil? Because sometimes I remember dati sinasabi nila, it's either you go for the rip ng service and go all out, all power, or target. So I guess in that last sequence, it was more of like targeting that spot.
It was more of the target. And sometimes pag nagwo-warm up ka pa sa start ng set, you don't rip it right away.
Right.
You get your range first. And when you become comfortable with your range, that's the time you go harder on the service. But again, JP Bugawan with that
Walang
strong, quick attack.
tempo dito for JP Bugawa. It's all power coming from the middle part of the HD Spikers.
Oh, there is a net violation. That was a tight set from Polvorosa. You know, Austria tried to score a point. Now, substitution will be called by Coach Sami Akailar. Taneo will be replacing Ish Polvorosa.
I mean, you can't really set too tight, especially here in the men's division. Kasi parang track set na yan.
Sobra.
No more, not a lot, or no options at all for the Spikers if you set them too tight.
Tsaka pag sobrang dikit na yung set, wala nang choice yung attacker kung hindi i-hit out or lakasan talaga.
Want to play there on the side of the HD Spikers. Peter Torres with that high volleyball IQ opting to hit that second ball. Let's watch that once again. Parang beach volley lang yun.
Oo nga eh. You know, I can't help but compare the flow of Cignal HD from this conference compared to the previous conference. Ngayon parang ang ganda nung flow eh. Everything's just falling right into their piece as well. So siguro yung off-season, aside from the acquisitions and the trainings, it really did them well.
I mean, there was both acquisitions and a little miscommunication here between the referees. There was a touch, but Cignal saying it was...
Oh, that was a tough call. Yeah. Kahit sa replay, hindi ko napansin if Kim Malabunga touched the net first or it was Isay Marasigan. So there will be a challenge on the side of Imus ITP, definitely.
So during this situation here, who will get the violation?
Kung sino yung unang nakatouch dun sa tape ng net.
On your screens, you got the Imus ITP squad trying to take advantage of this downtime, waiting for the challenge results on that block touch, or net touch rather.
I love that shot from our director, you know, Hero Austria, very active coaching and giving instructions. And yes, there was a net touch. I think it was Kim Malabunga who touched the net first.
our officials here trying to discuss what the call will be.
Parang sabay nga eh.
Sabi ko nga, parang tinulak
Oo nga
si
eh.
Kim sa net. So, paano yun?
The wrist of Isa and the fingertips of Kim Malabunga. But based dun sa ating first referee, mapupunta yung puntos sa Cignal HD.
Kim Malabunga laughing it off with Isa and Marasigan saying, okay, I got this time, pero susunod ikaw na. Manda ka. We got Cignal serving. JP Bugawan on the line. 6 serving 3. Perfect pass there by Memrentos. Ramirez. Ooh, but again, someone touches the net.
He actually stepped over the center line, talking about the setter of Imus ITP. That was a clear violation. Look at this. He wasn't able to control his momentum going down. The right foot napunta dun sa court ng Cignal HD.
Again, errors are killing Imus ITP right now in the second set. They got a better momentum this time in the start of second set here. But again, a free ball for the Cignal HD Spikers. Miguel a little too wide, trying to go for that back touch.
There was intimidation on the side of Wendell Miguel when you have Luis Ramirez and Kim Malabunga guarding the net.
Right.
So, it was obvious na iniwasan talaga niya. Yun nga lang, sumobra yung angle on that hit.
Ramirez with that serve. Casanya, back row.
Oh.
Mark Espejo, successful that time. And that's our first technical timeout. We got 8-4 in favor of the Cignal HD Spikers.
Lahat kayo dapat nagsasalita sa loob ng goal. Tapos, inhale lang. Huwag yung gigil na gigil. Okay? Pagkatapos yung nasa harapan, nagtrabaho yung nasa harapan, trabaho yung nasa likod. Hindi yung trabaho sa harapan, yung likod walang ginagawa. Wala tayong nakukuha ang bola. Okay? Naintindihan? Let's go.
You're still watching the Spikers Turf Open Conference 2023. This is the Imus City Aja versus the Cignal HD Spikers. Now, Cignal will always be Cignal, but we need to have a good mindset. Ang sinabi ni Head Coach Sammy Akailar to his team in the huddle. He noticed the lack of effort in gelling in that first set. Pero ang response naman ng Imus is that they will work harder to get the rhythm to hopefully get the win today para masaya naman daw yung birthday dinner ni Coach Sammy tonight. Back to you, GMU. I mean, that's what we just mentioned earlier. More cohesive play here inside of Imus here in the second set. Ayun na nga, first set parang hindi rin magkakilala. Nobody wanted the ball. Nobody was asking for the ball. Kaya kakaiba na yung tempo nila here in the second set.
They still have all the chances in the world. Mahaba-haba pa itong laro natin. And when you look at the player matchups from Imus, papunta sa Cignal HD, match naman eh.
Yes.
I mean, from the outside hitter position to the liberos, the setters. But when you talk about passing, iba yung efficiency ng Cignal HD. That's why it's very easy to go for these combination plays. And that has been the problem of Imus ITP.
I mean, passing is also
Very crucial. Alam natin yan, G.
crucial, correct. That's why, kanina din, nakikita mo nakatayo na lang yung setter ng Cignal. Tapos lahat ng attackers bumubuelo. And you don't know who's gonna be blocked.
And there are a couple of free balls already. Switch naman ngayon ng libero. Luis Chavez will be replacing Rico Marmeto. An overpass leading to that spike from the setter EJ Casanya joining the scoring for the HD Spikers.
Cignal doubling the output of Imus right now. Malabunga! Yes! Successful on that running hit. Zero tempo, 2-0.
Again, a perfect pass from Luis Chavez. Perfect set from Taneo. And that wonderful finish from Kim Malabunga.
And I guess that passing also depends on the chemistry. Again, that has been the issue here on the side of Imus. Kasi compared to Cignal, baguhan tong team na to. A lot of pieces, their pieces coming from different teams prior to when they formed last year.
And again, yung debut ng Imus was in the Champions League recently concluded. I think they were the bronze medalists. So, parang good showing pa din.
Yes.
Na first time na mabuo yung team nyo and you ended up with a podium finish.
But again, I remember after talking to Coach Sammy and some of the guys here for Imus, it's really been that one thing that they wanted to, develop during this year. Their chemistry, their gelling together. Kasi, I mean, again, side by side, you can really tell the difference between these two teams.
There was a check ball from Peter Torres. It was already sailing outside. Pero syempre, sometimes it happens so fast when you're on the court. Pag papunta na sa'yo yung bola, hindi mo na may iwasan eh. They still have a 5-point lead though, so there's still a couple of room for errors.
I mean, it wasn't even an error per se. It was, sadyading attack point for Imus that time. Marasigan back row again, successful on that right side for the HC Spikers. Again, ito na, lumulobo na yung lamang ng Cignal. 13 serving 7. We got Kasanya on the line. Perfect pass. With the tip, but Sumang was there, one of the better liberos in the league. The block was there, but the ball goes out.
After that hit from the back row, Isay Marasigan, this time from the right pin. Pagkapalo pa lang niya, he already knew that it was going to be a point. I mean, the trajectory of that ball coming off the block of Luis Ramirez says it all.
Coach Sammy calls for timeout.
Sa kalaban na pumuwesto ka agad kayo sa blocking. Ang bagal niyo mag-switch eh. Kaya nauunahan kayo. Okay, dito okay lang yun. Dito ka, mag-dika Tumingin ka lang sa back. Sino yung sa likod? Back row dito, back row dito. Okay? Hindi ko. Ang bola na over na sa kalaban. Pumuwesto kayo kaagad. Para sa blocking. Kasi mabilis sila magbigay ng bola eh.
Go, isa pa! Trying to break the momentum early here in the second set after Coach Sammy Akailar calls a timeout. But again, doubling the output of Imus' Cignal. Here we got 14 serving 7. EJ Casanya on the service line. Good target there. Opting for the middle to pass, but perfect pass. Mark Espejo. Out of system, out of tempo, out of everything, but still made a point out of that set. Grabe lang din talaga yung growth.
Yeah.
And maturity this time ni Mark Espejo, definitely elevating the game of volleyball here in the Philippines.
And the recovery as well from his injuries. I mean, nakita natin kung paano siya umalalay in the previous season. Now it's a chance for Imus to score a point.
Wow! A solid hit there coming from Ramirez. Again, going for that really tight cut shot. Initial call was out, but Imus asking for a challenge there. Can you tell us, Neil, how hard is it to go for that kind of cross-court shot?
Oh my God.
Which lands in the court?
That's definitely inside. Kaya nga he was very confident in calling that challenge opportunity dun sa coaching staff nila because he saw that before the line pa pumatak. And it's a very difficult angle aside from the proper wrist action. Yung kailangan nakaharap ka dun sa angle na yon. You really have to jump high and hit that ball at its peak if you want to reach that angle.
Talaga a test of skill, a test of technique as well.
And experience.
Yes. Miguel, easy tip. Free ball, babalik sa Cignal HD Spikers. Kasanya goes for Marcus Espejo. On the right side, money shot. Once again, closing out this second technical time. But before that, we have the slow-mo review again. You cannot give Cignal HD a free ball. I mean, tingnan mo kung ano mangyayari lang.
Mainit na mainit from Marcus Espejo.
Palo nakuha nila. Pag nakuha sila, nag-set play. Tapos hindi tayo nakaka-block, hindi tayo nakaka-depensa. Useless, di ba? Hindi lang ba? Dumipensa. Mag-block, dumipensa. Okay?
Better the ball.
Go!
Tara, tara. Tulungan tayo.
Hey! Imus! Aja!
Imus,
Aja!
We got Mark. We have to give him a nickname. Mark the Marvelous. Ano ba yung
Aside from
nickname
the
niya? The Phenom. I mean,
Phenom kasing
it
moniker
needs
na
to level up as he leveled up already from his college career.
That's inside for Hero Oscar. Maybe we should ask Paulo Del Rosario.
Oh gosh. He will make the best nicknames actually. Text na natin siya. But in that last sequence, Imus getting that point. Austria coming from the back row. I mean, Marcus there also acknowledging that the ball was in. Miguel with that overpass. Back to him. Malabunga manning the net.
Nung first set, it was Cignal who had that edge when you talk about serving. But we also know that there are a lot of servers dito sa side ng Imus City na mabibigat din yung kamay. So if they can take advantage of that and force the outside hitters of Cignal HD to make these simple errors, they will have a lot of other chances to actually score off the attacks. But Marcus Espejo scores his 11th point, 8 from attacks, 3 from the serves. Just unstoppable at this point. And now they have established another 7-point lead.
7-point lead at that, Neil. Could you tell us how hard, how easy is it to catch up that kind of lead, especially in this level?
Make that 8 points. Gumalaw yung setter ng Imus ITP before pa magkaroon ng contact yung kamay ng server ng Cignal HD. And again, in the men's division Z, it's very difficult to climb out of this hole. 3 points pa nga lang. It's already very difficult. But I'm not saying na wala ng chance itong Imus ITP, but all I'm saying is that they need to work double time if they want to regain the lost momentum that they had. Kasi nung nagsisimula tayo, di ba, parang dikit pa eh.
Yes.
It was a tight game, and they were finally able to activate the middle blockers like Ponch
like
Castel
now.
and Kim Malabunga. But now, it's just Cignal dominating, really.
Again, they have to play perfect volleyball from this point if they want to catch up and win here in the second set. But again, so far, maybe we're getting a little bit more brighter moments here on the side of Imus, but canceling out these moments are those errors. And Coach Samia Hilar on your screens, not too happy with those easy errors, easy points for their opponent as Isay Marasigan is online to serve. We got 19 serving 11. Perfect pass there. Mohali nagpapakilala here in the second set with that perfect hit cross court. Again, coming from a better pass this time on the side of Imus.
Gandang bunot also from Coach Samia Hilar.
Good pass there. Miguel through the block. Single block that time against Taneo of Imus. We got 20 serving 12. And once again, we got a double substitution here on the side of Cignal HD Spikers.
Great set from Casanya, leaving Wendell Miguel with a single blocker, but he really wanted to challenge Taneo on that last attempt.
We got, again, Jewel Asia and Alfred Valbuena suiting up here the second set. 5 points to close out this set. Miguel with the serve. Mohali, a little smarter on that play. Marcus Espejo also tries to give a smarter play, but this time Torres denied by Malabunga. Again, manning that net pretty well. Na kahit anong bola na nagkocross, he's always there.
Siyempre, bago pa dumating si Kim Malabunga, it was Peter Torres
Yes.
who was manning the middle blocker position for National University. So, I'm
You're
sure
right.
both
Oh my
of them
goodness,
are
you're
very familiar with each other's style of play. And Jewel Asia tried to be creative. He was already kneeling down for that quick set for Peter Torres, pero nabasa ng maganda ni Kim Malabunga.
That's right, and now, again, playing catch-up is Imus here. Good serve there. Asia with the back set to Alfred Valbuena, but that one says out. Parang medyo Alfred wasn't too ready for that. I mean, the ball was almost going over the net already, but Jewel Asia getting that one-handed set over. Another point for Imus with Malabunga serving. Spare for that hit. Good touch there on the side of Imus, but nobody for that second ball.
Just pure power for Marcus Espejo. But that's a good sign for Imus, yung nache-check mo, yung mga atake ni Marcus Espejo, because it's going to be very problematic if you always leave him with a lot of holes in your defense.
7-point lead here, enjoyed by Cignal. Make that 6 as Taneo outsmarting the AC Spikers in that last sequence.
Now they're just 6 points away. A while ago they were able to score back-to-back points, so if they can do that again and string more points in this rotation, that will really help them a lot. They have Luis Ramirez in the front line and Bonch Castel on cue.
Ayan, I think they already found, Imus already found the weaker spot here on the side of Cignal. They could also give them that pressure on the side of the reception, giving them their fair share of not too perfect passes as well.
I think that was the first time he did that.
EJ Casanya sumasagot kay Taneo.
Not the tallest of setters in our league. There are a lot of taller setters compared to EJ Casanya, but look at the way he jumps.
The elevation on that one, and nobody on the side of Imus jumping with him. And speaking of height, doesn't matter. We got Mohali once again getting that point, his second here in that match, coming from an out-of-system set.
Mohali just saving the day for the Aja Spikers.
Better pass there for the Spikers. But Marcus Espejo, this time tooling the blockers of Imus.
Hitting it. It's an offhand ni Luis Ramirez.
Did you expect Cignal to play like this today?
I was actually expecting a tighter ball game between these two squads. Kasi when you look at their rosters on paper, sila yung mga heavy favorites to make it to the semifinals. But again, Cignal just showing a better flow right now. But for Imus, ito na yung pinakamalapit na naidikit nila yung score. They're just down by 5 points. Hero Austria scoring against the triple block of Cignal HD. Not an easy task to do. And there was also a net violation from Isay Marasigan.
I mean, that sequence was really cool to see, to have a rally in the men's division.
Now Mohali again scoring off at the back row.
Mohali coming alive here for Imus ITP, which sends Cignal HD Spikers call for a timeout.
Sa mga susunod, kailangan magtugma na kayong dalawa. Ang dami ng ganun. Hindi alam kung kailan papaluin. Hindi alam kung kailan reset. O ganun pa rin, siksik dito. Kasi nandito si Louie, tsaka si Malabunga. Okay? O si Wendell, kayang-kaya ni Wendell yan. Paluin mo lang. Ha? May kumukover naman sa'yo. Simple play. Tapos pwede dito. Nasa likod mo si Mark. Gumamit ka ng back row.
Kaya ko.
Kaya din naman yan.
Tapos na tayo, pag tayo, 320. Cignal! Cignal. Batayan natin.
Trying to kill the momentum. This time for Imus ITP is Cignal's head coach. Giving his boys a little reminder to maybe have a better connection this time in their plays. Oh, a little miscommunication in the face of head coach Dex Clamor. Not too happy, especially after a timeout, Neil.
Momentum clearly on the side of Imus City right now. Just down by 3 points. They're exposing the reception of the HD Spikers. Again, it's all about communication. Pag naiangat ng first ball, kung sino ang pinakamalapit,
Yes.
siya na yung kukuha ng bola. That's an excellent dig.
Oh, you know, Austria, again with the sass and pizzazz, loving that hit, getting that confidence back on their side of the court. I mean, it's not just the service coming from the Imus squad, but also their defense.
That's correct.
And that's one of the things that you mentioned earlier in the pregame, that the non-scoring skills of Imus has been, you know, the highlight for their squad.
I was going to say, Imus needs a hero.
And
now
they have one.
they have one. But that service error will give Cignal their 24th point.
Ito si Louie, ha? Keter, ito si Louie, ito si Kim. Sige pa, quick ka lang. Okay. Pasukan mo. Ha? Press. Tapos, presente siya. Sabi, kombinasyon, papalo, same coverage. Sino mag-service ang kalaban? So, sigurado dapat ang pasa sa atin, ha? Ito lang yan.
Coach Sammy Akailar trying to find some magic here at the tail end of second set here. The Spikers Turf 2023 Open Conference. Again, malayo pa to, Neil. You've seen games, 21-24. Anything can still happen in this kind of situation. But again, perfect volleyball has to come from the Imus ITP squad, who's been getting the confidence they need. Oh! Kim Malabunga bringing the house down for his squad.
Always a gutsy decision to give it to your quick attackers.
Yes. Again, and palitan na ng tawagan ng timeout dito. This time, Cignal HD Coach Dex.
Si Mahali. Pucha, kaya ni isa yan. Okay, so magdi ka lang. Dito lang to. Tapos dito si Mark. Karing short. Sige, para sana kaya na isa-isa eh.
Sige.
Sige, siguro tayo.
Sige. Ay, wait lang. Ito lang. Pag perfect pass naman, di pa daw block yung gitna eh.
Waiting ko ah.
Dalawang side ka lang.
Waiting ko ah. Mga tayo block D, C, dito si Mark. Dito si up to options ha. Okay, si Mark, sa magandang pasa.
Neil, as a player, what kind of timeouts do you want to have, especially at this stage in this game?
Well, at this stage, you know, the coaching staff of Cignal has to identify kung paano nila ikakat yung momentum ng Imus City. And they can play it simple. Right now, Marcus Perez is in the back row, but he is your best scorer right now, highest percentage attacker. So, it can be as simple as that. Ibigay mo kay Marcus Pejo and look at the results. But they don't need to go to Marcus Pejo as Isay Marasigan closes things out for Cignal.
Again, earlier, it was Coach Dex saying, Isay, kaya naman niya yan, isa-isa. Again, the head coach's job is to give confidence to your players, especially at this crucial stage of the set. And as you say, kanina,